witness to miracles. Friday, August 7th, 2020, I received a call.
We achieved gold. Several hours later, the doctor came into my wife's hospital room. It was the 27th day of her inpatient stay for induction chemotherapy. He was there to deliver news that she had beat the odds and achieved remission. How did the Burgess Square team celebrate winning the Gold Award on a Friday in a frenetic post-acute rehab center? Well, my Burgess family, who for months have been working through the stress and trauma of COVID, they piled in their cars and they battled Chicago rush hour traffic to arrive at the park below Shelley's 15th floor hospital room. They came with signs of encouragement, mission, remission, remission is the mission, and an impromptu flash mob dance. I am a witness to miracles. I'm a witness to devotion. In 2018, we received the Silver Award in San Diego, California, and I sat out in the audience like you all are here today, listening to Janet Snipes' Gold Award remarks. And I will never forget thinking, that golden mountain is just too high to climb. There's so many barriers and variables totally out of our control, all the while the ground beneath our feet was making seismic shifts each and every day. I had no idea the tsunami of barriers that we would all soon be facing. But my Burgess Square team, they've never shied away from a challenge. I should have known this. This is the same group of people that followed my two partners and I to that lonely independent nursing home, all chasing a dream of making an amazing place for our patients, families, and staff. So we had learned a lot working through the Silver Award process, focusing on strategy, systematic processes, and continual evaluation and improvement. The more intentional we became, the more rewards we were seeing, with higher satisfaction scores, return customers, and preferred provider status with our hospitals. The first time we applied for gold, we didn't get it. We didn't receive a site visit. But that wasn't a deterrent or a letdown. It was motivation. It was motivation that despite all the progress we had seen, we knew that we had more room to grow and improve, and so we did. We went back to the key categories of leadership, strategy, customers, data analysis, workforce, and operations. And on January 26, 2020, we hit the submit button for the second time on the ACA NCAL website. Just weeks later, all of our worlds would turn upside down. All of our hard work, all the things that we had done were put to the test during COVID. But we had learned how to lead an organization aligned with our mission of taking care of others. We knew how to engage customers to prevent service failures when there was no visiting. We knew the key drivers of our employees and were able to leverage those to prevent COVID spread at Burgess Square. We did all of this because we invested in a quality awards process. And that investment saved us. I'm a witness to resiliency. My wife, Shelley, she's always in a constant state of improvement. Prior to leukemia, she was the one in our family pushing us to eat better, take care of ourselves, often in much frustration. She only cooked organic foods and modeled self-care through yoga, meditation, and exercise. So when she had to choose to allow them to inject the harshest of chemicals into her bloodstream to kill the cancer cells as well as her good cells, she was not only able to withstand it, but recover and survive. When the waves of COVID came to our community and made their way into Burgess Square, we were ravaged. Amid the terror and myriad of unknowns, we relied on our quality processes. And as trauma-inducing as it all was, we survived. Now, as this world has opened back up and gone back to normal, I know that for so many of you, you'll never be normal again. I'm acutely aware of the awesome privilege that my Burgess family afforded me to work remotely and lock down to protect Shelley during her treatments. But for so many of you, there was no remote work. There was no lockdown or letdown or slowdown. It was the exact opposite. And I want to acknowledge the utter exhaustion that so many of you feel. There is no immunity to this traumatic stress. You've all been running a marathon that doesn't appear to have an end. I'm a witness to love. My father was a marathon runner, avid golf club thrower, and absolutely obsessed with nutrition and exercise. But supranuclear palsy was robbing him of all his loves. My father's significant decline, Shelley's blood counts, and the pandemic all collided together in the spring of 2020. Now, while I had the luxury of locking down to work remotely to protect Shelley, my father's illness did not. For months, we only left our house for multiple daily visits to assist my mother in the care of my father. We were doing everything we could to keep him at home because of the COVID concerns, as well as his mental decline was going to make a transition to skilled care incredibly hard on him and my staff. But we were lucky. We felt the same excruciating pain that all families do when having to choose skilled care for their loved one. But we didn't have to worry about him being incredibly well cared for. Not because I'm the owner, not because I have friendships and relationships with nurses, PCTs, and staff. No, it's because I do know the staff, and I do know the quality. And on May 26, 2020, my father admitted to Burgess Square, where he would spend the last months of his life. My night nurse, Susan, and my mom, Sue, they shared the same name. And night after night, my father would call out, "Sue, Sue, Sue." And Susan would sit outside his room charting and say, "Yes, John, I'm right here." She wasn't lying. We all desire to be there for and do so much for our parents at the end of their lives. And I am so blessed to be part of this team that created this amazing place where he was so well cared for and loved. It has given myself and my family peace and comfort. I'm a witness. I'm a witness to how the Quality Awards process transformed Burgess Square from a great facility to a truly exceptional institution. When we committed to the journey, it drove our culture, and with it, a sense of pride from our staff, knowing that they were truly making a difference in the lives of other people. From our highest levels, our PCTs, housekeeping and dietary, down to the ownership, people are excited to deliver better care. Winning the Gold Award did not make Burgess Square exceptional. It was the pursuit. And each and every day that you make the smallest of efforts towards bronze, silver, or gold will mean better care and outcomes. If you choose this path of excellence, you will make the difference in the life of someone's wife, mother, or father, possibly your own. I am a witness to miracles. I'm a witness to devotion, resiliency, and love. I'm a witness.